just couldn't hear anything.
All right, we are back. We are watching Apex take on Quake. Apex being the third place team out of Manitoba and Quake being the, let's see now, fourth place team out of Ontario. So we are well into the first match of the game. First point was taken by the Apex boys. They are playing a very hard game right now up against the Quake team. So we have 5 players left for the side of Quake. We have, let's see, 2 players now only left on the side of Apex. Apex getting that first point, so Quake wanting to take it back. Michael Bailey with a huge shot over the heads, right into the back of the net. That's going to give ball advantage now over to the Quake side, and they are going to make that play call before they send it right over to Moto Sandoval. Block down and up by Woodgate, managing to keep it in for his team. Nice big block again by Woodgate, still with those 5 players on the side of the Quake team. Huge double catch by Moto Sandoval. That's going to bring Boudreaux and Tometa back onto the court. Holy Hannah Montana, that was a TSN turning point there. Absolutely amazing. Moto Sandoval, known for his catching. Quake coming up to the line now, just 4 players left. Moto Sandoval already on the rush. Looks like all the balls almost except for 2. So that advantage is going to go over now to the Apex side. Shot down right into the knees, right into the ankles. Moto Sandoval finally getting sniped out. And that was our favorite commentator, Mr. David Armstrong, who joined me earlier today. Moto Sandoval almost going out. Now he's finally eliminated by his teammate. Looks like number 21, David Carr-Harris. And we have Mikuchi, who is captain of the team, backing up Carr-Harris. We have Josh LeBerge coming in. Oh, so it was not Boudreaux, it was LeBerge. And because they are a Manitoba team, they are not going to cancel me for mixing those 2 up because they're both tall, lanky white boys. Also, I love them both. All right, we see that ball being held up there. It looks like it is just Mikuchi left on the line now for the side of the Quake team, staring down to Meta and LeBerge. Nice big block by Tometa. Unfortunately, it was a hit. Great honesty from him, taking himself out. LeBerge getting nice and low, pancaking, doing a spin, bringing it back up in order to stay alive. We are in a 1v1 situation right now. Mikuchi with a shot. LeBerge with the block. LeBerge coming up, trying to take the shot. We see the shot clock counting down for LeBerge, and it's a line out. We see that flag going up. Looks like he extended his leg a little bit too far as he was going to push off there. All right, so we are into another rush now, going into the third set of this first half. Ooh, looks like player was eliminated. It was called off very quick off that opening rush. That's Apex up now 2-0. Quake coming up to the line, taking all the shots, going down. Ooh, taking out Wilson. And that was McMullen being eliminated off of that opening rush for the Quake side. So we see that play call being made by Bouchard. Again, it's Apex. Sorry, guys. Ooh, and that is great honesty there from the player. Again, on the side of Apex. Great honesty from the Quake side as well, but that was saying on the Apex side, calling himself, no. See, this is what happens when a team I know gets new jerseys. It's hard for me to memorize who's who from a distance. All right, coming up now, we still have the 2 players left for the Quake side. Looks like they're taking out Bouchard. It is just Tameta left. Again, Tameta is also known for his catching skills. I will say, though, he definitely reminds me of a frog, the way he jumps around trying to dodge those balls. Big shot over the top there. Huge air going down to the side. Landing on the elbow, sliding over, managing to avoid both of those shots. 3 players now for the side of Quake. Tameta just down in that froggy style, ready to pop back up with that counter, getting low out of the way, popping up, taking that shot, but ooh, caught by Mikuchi. All right, we see the teams lining up now. We are just double checking that they have everyone that they want on there. Apex lining up. We see the ref calling it, and they are off. So that was the first point on the board for Quake. They are definitely going to take that momentum and run with it. A lot of aggression coming off that opening rush. A lot of fake throws to push Apex back to the line because they want to negate that aggression coming from the big pop-up block down by Wilson right into his teammate. Absolutely great team catch there. Another block up, wasn't able to make that team catch again, going straight up and over into the arm. Does call for the up, but no one was in the area to catch it. That's going to be that first elimination for the Quake side now, down to 4 players on the Apex team. And that one does connect, but they do manage to trade off. They take out Mikuchi and Bailey. So it is McKay, Bouchard, and Moto Sandoval left now. Big block up, going for that catch. And a lot of clapping, and yes, the catch is good. So that is going to take out Moto Sandoval. Coming up to the line now, Quake takes the shot, goes for McKay. McKay goes down, blocks it out of the way. Great strategy from McKay there. Going back to the line, making that play call. We see the number going up there from Woodgate, making it, and we hear the ref whistle. We are going to go into I believe they were just double checking on something, but it looks like we are going to go into no blocking. All right, so that is the whistle for that no blocking situation. Bouchard being eliminated almost instantly. McKay, the only one left on the side of Apex now. Going down for Woodgate. Woodgate manages to avoid double send, but McKay slides over the line. That is going to tie that up now going into the second half. It's a 2v2, Quake versus Apex. So again, Quake being the fourth place team out of Ontario, and Apex being the third place team out of Manitoba. For those of you just joining us, we are here live at the Richmond Olympic Oval here in lovely Richmond, BC for the 2024 Canadian National Dodgeball Championships. All right, so we hear that whistle, ref saying, let's get ready to go. Also sharing a little dance with coach for the team, Guylaine Sanfilippo, also a player for the Rogue team. If you haven't noticed the jersey, also a veteran player of the dodgeball team, seen in Manitoba, great coach to have. Looks like a false start being called on the side of Quake. You see Tameta holding his chest saying, oh my God, I thought that was me. All right, Apex boys coming up to the line again. Ooh, was not expecting that one. It was a drop shot by Bouchard there as he was trying to get across the court. That is Franks being eliminated there, but Labarge also gets taken out by the Quake side. So it looks like a fair exchange from the two sides, down to a 4v4, very evenly paced. Play call being made now. Blocked down by Bouchard. Huge catch, bringing it back in. Just grabs it, lifts it up, like no big. All right, we see 3 players on the side of Apex now, bringing it back up to 5 players for Quake. Ooh, fumbled trying to get that catch there. That's going to bring it down to a 4v3 situation. All right, down to 2 now for the Quake side. Looks like there was a couple of eliminations made. We have Sang back in now as well for the Apex side. Ooh, Tameta going down, hits the floor, pops up into him. Tameta just scrunching down low on the floor. Sang gets eliminated. Moto Sandoval holding the ball up was not a catch, just trying to regain his footing. It's just the 2 players left. 3 for Quake now. Heading up over the head of the wing there for the Quake side and just grazing Tameta in the back. Armstrong being eliminated now, so it is a 1v2 situation. All right, Quake coming up to take that shot and going for Moto Sandoval. Moto Sandoval confirming that. Yes, he was hit. That is going to be the 1-point difference there. It is going over to the Quake side. They take the lead as Apex calls a timeout. All right, so we see Apex giving it a cheer, getting ready to line up again. They're just discussing their positions. Boudreau taking that wing, discussing it with McKay. Quake already lined up, ready to go. Here's hoping that timeout reinvigorated them. Hard shots being made right off of that rush. Looks like there was a point being made. Don't think anything was done about it, but it looks like Tameta is the first to be eliminated. Ooh, right in the shoes on poor Boudreau there. Apex coming up to the line, ready to take that shot. Looks like they did get a hit on that member of the Quake team. It is down to 4 players now, pardon me, for the Quake side. Down to 4 players as well for Apex. Looks like there's a little bit confusion on who needs to make that play call. I think it was a shoelace. Everyone is good to go now. They are resetting, confirming that reset. LeBerge calls the play. Coming up to that line now, ready to take that shot. Going for number 7, does get eliminated. Armstrong gets eliminated. Down to 2 now. That was Woodgate on Quake being eliminated, but they do a trade. They do manage to eliminate LeBerge as well. All right, coming up there now, it is Moto Sandoval taking a shot right at Woodgate. Down low and out of the way, that is number 21, Carr Harris, being eliminated. All right, so we see just that one player left now for the Quake side, going there, ready to take him down. All right, so we see them lining up now. That point went over to the Apex side, so it's going to be a 3v3 tie now. Ref Coombs calling it. Big wide shot by the Quake side. Block up and over. That's going to eliminate the wing player for the Quake team. Looks like they're going for it, taking out McKay. Play call being made now between the Quake team, heading it over to the Apex side. Windmill throw towards the Apex team, unfortunately goes right through them. They still keep their lineup of 5 players while McKay is waiting for his return from a catch, potentially from Moto Sandoval. 4 players now left for that Quake side. Play call being made. Sang sending it over. Bounces up though. Wilson is safe. Another ball being blocked high up into the air. Player advantage. So the burden is going to go now over to the side of Apex. All right, so down to 4 players still for the side of Quake. Looks like no one exchanged positions right now. Big jump by Tameta, sorry. Getting out of the way of that ball being sent over by the member Quake. Ooh, looks like Armstrong's trying to get that sneak attack cross-court shot on Boudreau there. Nice dodge there by Boudreau, again sending it over. We hear ref Sanfilippo calling it out, saying, "You have 2 balls." Bouchard with a nice counter shot there. Absolutely well played. That was taken out Makuchi. All right, so down to 3 now for the side of Quake. Again, after that counter shot there. Here that being made, a ball being sent over, slams right into the guardrails that we have. Going back over there. Again, player advantage going over to the Apex side. Ferreira going for a block, going up, not quite connecting though, and he does get eliminated. He gets to wait in the box of shame with Aaron McKay. I hope they enjoy watching this later. All right, now Quake still with their 3 players in the lineup. They are just slowly whittling down the Apex team. 2 balls in hand for Armstrong. Everyone else has 1 ball in hand. Bouchard blocks, goes just past Sang. He manages to stay in. Apex now with that burden to throw because they have the 4 players just going over the top, sending it down to the center. Double shot there, absolutely pancaking it down, putting himself back, sliding down, managing to stay in. Well done by the center player on the Quake team. Ooh, Sang being hit out in the chest. All right, so we see now 3 players, so it is a 3v3 situation. Apex taking on Quake right now, going for Tometa. Tometa gets low and blocks out of the way. Tometa going for a catch, not able to connect with it. It's going to take it down to 2 now for Apex. Well, it looks like Tometa was still in. Looked like he was going for a catch. That was a little bit of a sidewinder, taking him out right in the knee pads there. So it's going to be down to 2 now for Quake. All right, we see Quake backing it up to the line now. They have 3 players left still for the Apex side. Bouchard going to take that counter on Armstrong, and it worked. They take out Wilson as well. Apex gets another point. Again, very evenly matched. Right now it's 4-3 with Apex in the lead, but it could change up at any moment. All right, there's that another opening rush. Looks like it goes up, over, taking out Sang, taking out Boudreau. Looks like Boudreau wanted to go for that team catch for Sang, got a little bit distracted, so they managed to snag him on the counter there. Boudreau with a block, and it goes into McKay. Looks like that was a double. Quake being absolutely ruthless right now, down to just LeBerge and Moto Sandoval. They still have 6 full players on the Quake side, and LeBerge getting taken out, does a spin shot. Moto Sandoval managing to get a catch, bringing Sang back in. Both LeBerge and Moto Sandoval walk off, so even if they were safe, unfortunately not going to happen. It's just Sang left holding down the fort now for Apex's honor. Coming up to the line now, 3 players from the side of Quake taking on Sang. Sang holding on to 3 balls, sending 1 over. Got 2 in hand. You see the ball retriever sending that one over. He's still going to hang on to those 3 balls. Quick release, sending it into the other hand, holding those 2 balls to block. That's going to give Burden now. It does not come back to Sang. Quake's going to take a full send at him, blocks both of them up. He manages to stay in, goes straight up and over, blocks down. Wilson blocks down after Sang throws, takes him out in the legs. Wilson's eliminated. Sang slowly whittling down the lineup of players. Sang sending it over, block. Sang managing to get just out of the way, but there is that whistle. We are going to go into no blocking. It is a 1v3 situation right now. So this could potentially tie it up for the Quake side as they redistribute 3 balls on each side. Excited to see how this is going to go. And that's the one that takes the cake. Sang is eliminated. We are going to end that one in a tie. So that was Quake versus Apex. Coming up next on the screen, we have Spitfire versus Surge.